Just look at this place. It's amazing. I feel like I'm in a dream.
It's 2 minutes past boarding. I'm still not at gate 28. Oh my God.
I'm not too sure why it is black.
He's knocking on the glass and I was like, huh! I turned around and was like, huh!
Wow, that looks insane. I've never seen a church look like that before. Well, hallelujah. Right, so then we come into the living room. I've never seen anything like it. I don't know why there's so much construction going off. Yes. Silver Queen, the queen of my dreams. Good morning, guys, and welcome back. I know that it's been a while since I've made any videos, but now I'm back. And I'm going back to Jakarta. No, wait, actually, I'm not. I'm going back to Indonesia. I will be transferring through Jakarta and I will be going to a place in Indonesia I've never been before. A lot of you guys were telling me to go there, so I'm going there. I'm listening to you guys. I'm going, okay? I'm not going to tell you just yet where I'm going. I've already been to Jakarta, you guys have seen that. I've been to Bandung also. And now I'm going to a new place. I'm not going to tell you just yet. I may have put the destination in the title already, so you probably already know. Anyway, it is quite early in the morning. It is 7 a.m. I woke up at 4 a.m. for this flight. I will transfer in Jakarta. I will be landing, obviously, international. I need to go out, get my case, then check back in for a domestic flight. So I've got 3 hours to do that. And so I'm feeling quite nervous about that because I've got to go get my case. Wait, no, first I've got to go through immigration. They check my visa in Jakarta. And then I've got to go out, get my case, go out, then check back in domestic because I didn't pay for the flight. It's not connected, it's a separate flight, if you know what I mean. So I'm getting quite kind of nervous about that. I've only got 3 hours. Sometimes, time can move fast, especially when you want it to go slow. So let the journey begin. Back to Indonesia.
I have just landed in Jakarta. The plane was delayed. I was stuck on the runway for like an hour. So my 3-hour transfer became 2 hours. And then there was a huge queue for immigration. I managed to get through. And then I got my SIM card. I managed to get my SIM card and get my my money exchanged. And actually I exchanged it at the same place where I filmed before. And I filmed exchanging I was trying to exchange Bangladeshi money. Some of you guys may have seen that video. It got like millions of views. And the girl looks like Lisa from Blackpink, apparently. But she wasn't there, it was just a guy this time. So I managed to do all of that. And then I ran here to domestic departure. I have my ticket. On my ticket that I booked, actually, it didn't say which airline. And so I asked one of the staff, where do I go? And he told me to go to counter E. And so I went to counter E. But then it turns out that's the wrong counter. And so time was ticking, it was against the clock. But then I managed to get the right counter. I went to counter D, which is for CityLink Airlines. I have my ticket, I've made it, and I have 30 minutes spare. My 3-hour transfer ended up with only 30 minutes spare, but I made it anyway. And I'm here and I'm ready to go to our next destination, which I still haven't revealed unless it's in the title of this video. Anyway, let's go. I've got to go through security and I've got to eat. I am starving. I've been up since 4 a.m. and now it's 2 p.m. Indonesia time. Let's go. I have made it through security and now I'm just trying to get food before it's my boarding time. I've got gate 28. I just saw a sign like gate 28 is the last gate. Look there, 14 to 28. Oh my god, 1 to 12 minutes. I only have like 15 minutes before boarding, but I need to get some food. I'm gonna wither away on the flight. Oh, I'm so hungry. I remember there was a Burger King here. Gotta find food. Where's the food? Wait, what am I saying? Burger King? I should be eating Indonesian food. I'm in Indonesia. How dare I? Shame on me. I should be eating some very lovely nasi goreng. Or maybe a John Bro. I don't know if some of you guys saw that video, which also has millions of views now on that short, the John Bro short, which is actually Indonesian food called Combro, I believe, or Chombro. A Chombro, not John Bro. Anyway, I need some food. Oh my god, this terminal is huge. I must have been walking for like 10 minutes. I'm still not at gate 28. There's the sign there. Pintu must mean gates. 18 to 28. 1 to 9 minute walk. Clock is ticking. My boarding time is almost here. I still didn't get any food. I keep walking past all these delicious food places because I want to make sure that I'm near gate 28 first before I decide to stuff my face. Oh, it seems like they got food here anyway. This terminal is actually really nice, and I do wish that I arrived earlier so I could relax here and stuff my face. I don't remember it being this big the last time I came. Oh my god, I can see gate 28 in the distance there. Okay, we have found gate 28. All right, now I need to go back and see what food I can eat. Right, I managed to find a Indonesian chicken place, and I have 9 minutes. I ordered half a chicken. She said that it was big enough for me. So anyway, we're eating Indonesian chicken. This is my first time, and I have 9 minutes until boarding. And I'm sweating, very sweaty. I hope this chicken's good. Okay, here it is. Let's dig in. Oh, it looks pretty good actually. Right, I don't have much time. I'm gonna have to dig every sauce because I don't have enough time. Oh, it's quite hot. Oh, it's pretty good. Gotta watch out, I don't choke on the bones. I don't have much time. Oh my god. Well, it's hot. It's hot. It's pretty good now. I should use the chopsticks. Don't have time. Oh, I got indigestion. Oh, I can feel the food is like going down there. Oh, I ate too quick. Food's here. I didn't get any drink. Like I don't have time for indigestion. What's this part? Is it the bottom? Is this the ass of the chicken? I deeply apologize for my ill manners. Oh my god. I think that's the quickest I've ever ate half a chicken. I ate it in like 4 minutes. I've got 2 minutes now to get to gate 28. Oh my god. Almost ripped my ticket. Not gonna let me on. I got 2 minutes until boarding. I deeply apologize if I've got some chicken stuck in my teeth. I think I swallowed some of the bones as well because I was rushing. Oh my god, I need a toilet as well. I think I've got enough time. I've got 1 minute to go to the toilet. Gate 28's down there. Toilet's there. I'm not gonna film the toilet because that would be weird. Okay, oh man, I looked in the mirror, I got chicken in my teeth, and I got a spot under my eye. I think that's from lack of sleep. Anyway, it's 2 minutes past boarding. I'm still not at gate 28. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. I guess they should be queuing, so I have no problem. Surely. Oh man, I need a drink. Wait, do I have time to get a drink from there? I think they're queuing. Oh my God, that has been the most rushed check-in ever. I got my Diet Coke, and there is gate 28, and we're boarding, and there's no more queuing. I made it, guys. See you when we arrive. I like pina coladas in the pouring rain. Hello guys, and welcome to my Bali villa. I don't know why I put the camera so far away. I thought this would be a good shot. Anyway, let me just come over and get you guys. Hold on, I'm just walking over my garden. Just look at this place, it's amazing. I feel like I'm in a dream. I know I'm awake, but I feel like I'm dreaming. Right, so I have traveled all the way up to the north coast of Bali. That is the Java Sea, I believe. If anyone can confirm that in the comments, then let me know. This is the villa I'm staying in. It's costing me about 100 US dollars per night, around that. I think it's about 110 or something. We are right on the beach here. You can see the beach is this kind of black, dark sand, and the sea is there. The sea is right there. Okay, looks pretty nice. You know, obviously it's not the white sand and turquoise waters that you can find in other parts of Bali. You know, it's still pretty good. We're right on the beach, okay? So you get a nice, lovely swimming pool in this apartment, which looks absolutely amazing. We've got one of those kind of hippie yoga, spiritual, meditating places over there. And this place is huge. I believe it's around 4,000 square feet. The pool, just look at that. I mean, that is incredible. Perfect. Perfect for in this intense heat. It's about 32, 33 degrees today. Let me just walk you through the garden here. So I traveled up from the airport to here, obviously, up to the north. I'm not too sure about the specifics of the area, but I'm nearby Lovina. I think that's what it's called. And this place is it's about a 10-minute drive, 15-minute drive from Lovina. This villa is called, not a sponsor by the way, but this villa, I'm giving you a free ad here. This villa you can find on booking.com. It's called Villa Mawar or something like that. I'll put a link in the description if you want to stay here or not. It's not an ad. So the owner of this place, he owes me one big time. It's got a very lovely outdoor seating area where you can eat some food, sit around, clothes rack, fans. I do like this kind of thatched roof style. And then we head into here. It has, I believe it has 4 bedrooms. I've only stayed in one, so, you know, I'm not too sure. We're gonna check it out anyway. Nice living room here. TV. I didn't turn the TV on, so I don't know if it's got Netflix and all that.
It's got a lot of books here. I haven't really checked. What the hell? Does that say Jeffrey Dahmer? Oh, no. Jeffrey. Nice artwork there. I'm guessing that's a place in Indonesia with some water buffalo. This place is absolutely lovely. We've got some dolls here. I'm guessing this is also from Indonesian culture. They look a little bit creepy, actually. Let's head down here. We have a bedroom here, untouched. The maid has done a pretty good job, although I didn't mess anything up. You know, I kept the rooms pretty clean for her. Got toilet here, sink, very lovely indeed. Right, let's just head over. Then I was staying in that bedroom. It's basically the same. I'm not going to show you because, you know, it's a bit of a mess. Some kind of towel closet. And then here we have, I didn't know, it's a toilet. I didn't actually know I had a toilet there. Most of the rooms, I believe, are en suite, which is pretty good if you're coming as a group. This place, definitely, it is good for groups. And then over here, and families. Over here we have the kiddies room, which also has a toilet and shower as well. Oh, that's pretty nice. Pretty nice, you know, it's just a simple design, nothing too special. But the best thing, you know, obviously is the pool, which we will be jumping in and splashing around later. The kitchen's pretty well equipped. We have two Buddha heads there. I believe that's Buddhism, Hinduism. I deeply apologize for my lack of information about religion. Fridge here. There was already some things in the fridge. I don't know if that's left by the previous people. I bought those two, and then there was a Coke here. It's not opened, but I didn't drink it. And I bought some bananas. And then a freezer here. And the freezer, which I think is quite thoughtful of the housekeeping, already has ice cubes. Already has ice cubes prepared for you. But I didn't have any because, you know, I prefer to make my own ice cubes. Got a nice little workstation here in the living room where I've been editing the videos. Anyway, this place is just absolutely spectacular. This is the view, this is the shot. You just come out from your living room. Maybe you've had a bit of scran, bit of food on the table here. And then that view, man, the swimming pool. Just having a little swim, looking out onto the sea, listening to the waves. It's beautiful, you know, relaxing. It's very relaxing up in the north. Well, although I've never been to the south, or the main area. I think it's called Canggu and Puta or Kuta. Kuta. We will be going there later, so stay tuned for that. I'll be leaving and heading down south to Canggu. I think that's how you pronounce it. I have another villa booked down there, so stay tuned. We'll be checking out another villa, which is also around $100 per night. I mean, this is insane, right? For $100 per night. The size of the place. On the beach. Oh, it looks like there's some people going out on a boat there. On the beach, like this, $100. You just could not get this in the West, in the UK. Well, firstly, the UK doesn't have this natural environment, so you couldn't get it anyway. But even if it did, if you were trying to get this in the UK, it would cost you like at least $1,000, basically times 10 of what it is here, which is just insane if you think about it. So you're times 10ing your savings here. I've not even like walked down there. There's a whole nother area. And the same, if this was the US, well, I guess the US does have some areas like this, maybe like Hawaii. You're probably paying $1,000 per night for this in Hawaii. Let's test out the meditation area. Oh man, yeah, this is the life, I would say. Is this what they call the so-called life, eh? Just sit here, listening to the waves, listen to the ocean. Ah, yes. Living the dream. Oh, we should go check out the beach. Wait, just hold on. Let me just check the other surrounding areas. I've not even had a look around yet. So anyway, so if we come down here, it's actually, I'm not too sure what's going on because they have the villa I've booked there. And then it's just kind of open here and has a garden. And there's no fence or anything. And then you can see, like over there, there's another villa, I believe. I mean, it looks like a villa and a lovely garden. And you can see a path down there. And there's also a path there, I guess. And then we have a gate to the beach. And they also have a gate to the beach. But I would have thought they would have fenced this off. It's all very open. So you can see your neighbor there. I don't think there's anyone staying in that one. I'm not too sure what's going on. Obviously, and like being out here, there's quite a few bugs, mosquitoes. Not really in the daytime. There's ants, a lot of ants in this place. And the kitchen was infested with ants. Wow, look at this. And a lot of lizards. Well, I guess the lizards are eating all the insects. So if you're afraid of bugs, probably not the best place. Oh, what's this? We seem to have some strange cave. Ah, it's the pool machinery apparatus. This place is just massive. And also you have a security guy. Well, we're kind of like a security / housekeeper guy, plus a cleaning woman. And I'm not too sure because I haven't really had a look. Oh wow, look at this. This is just beautiful. And I believe that they live. They're just over there at the end of the gate. So this is kind of the front area. But there's also, that's the villa next door, so it's all very open. And so you can see there's like a little house thing there. And I think the security guy and the cleaning woman, they're living there. But I mean, just look at this. This is spectacular. That villa's got a hammock. I don't have a hammock. So this is the front door. I don't have the key, so we're gonna have to walk back around. It's all very picturesque, especially if you want to get your shots for Instagram. So anyway, so you have a security guy outside your place the whole night. And I don't know if that security, let's head this way. I don't know if that is for the guest's safety or the safety of the villa. I'm not too sure what's the safety situation in Bali. Is there crime? Is it safe? I think it's pretty safe. You know, usually Asia is quite safe compared to the West. But I don't know why. Do they need a security guy? Makes you feel like maybe there is a bit of danger if they've got a security guy on the whole night. I guess maybe there's some petty crime. Maybe people try to break into the villa. I'm not too sure. If anyone knows, tell me what's the safety like here in Bali. I would be very interested in that. But just look at this. I mean, that is insane. That is just the dream, right? We're living the dream for $100 per night. Can you believe it? I don't know what to say. And the cleaners come, the cleaner comes, it comes around like every hour just to sweep up some of the leaves that fall from the trees here. I mean, that's crazy. Like they fall quite regularly, and so you can see them there. And then he'll just come and sweep it up. It's crazy. There is one thing, I'm not complaining, but if you're such a kind of private person who wants complete privacy, then this place would not be ideal for you because of the security guard, the cleaner, housekeeping. They seem to be, because they're just there, so they always just kind of wander over and tidy up a little bit. So if you don't like that kind of thing, that people are encroaching on your space, your privacy, then this place would probably not be the best for you. Anyway, right, what am I yapping on about? This place. I don't know how many times I've said it, but this is beautiful. This is the first ever villa that I've stayed in Bali. Well, this is my first time in Bali, actually. I've never been here before. I don't know if is this a regular thing? Can you find this everywhere? But this is the first place I booked. Although I am very diligent when I'm booking. I booked this on booking.com. And I must have checked around 40 villas. And then I narrowed it down to about 5, and then narrowed it down again to this one. And then I booked, but they all seemed quite reasonable prices. Right, so let's head out onto the beach. Okay. Oh. Wow. I'm gonna be honest, not the best looking beach. I'm not too sure why it is black. I think that is the natural color. Must be from the black rocks. If anyone knows, then tell me in the comments below. There is a little bit of rubbish coming up on the shore here. Still very lovely. The sea is not so clear, a little bit dark, but I'm not much of a sea person, to be honest with you, especially going out into the deep ocean. I would prefer not to, because I don't know what it is. I have this feeling that when you can't see what's below your feet or underneath you, it's kind of a bit scary. It's a bit unnerving. Unnerving? Is that a word? Anyway. I didn't check this way. It seems there's another villa next door. All right, let's go have a sneaky look. Their steps have kind of crumbled and they don't have any gates. Maybe this one is still being built. Although the sand is dark, it is quite powdery and soft. Oh, look at that. It's glistening in the sun. Oh, that is really soft. Oh, it's kind of like some volcanic ash. It's actually quite beautiful in a way. Who needs white sand when you've got black sand? Oh man, now I've got sand in my sandals. I wonder that's why sandals are called sandals, because it has something to do with sand in them. Right, whoa, look at that. You can see the black sand in my, I just emptied it onto my hand. Anyway, how long have I been talking? This video is going to be about 3 hours long, yapping on like this. Indonesian delivery. You're not going to believe this, right? But I've just ordered some food, and guess what I've ordered? Indonesian chicken. So I thought I'd just come out here, sit on my lovely outdoor living room. Came to a total of 296,000 Indonesian rupiah. But actually, I ordered on Grab, obviously, and that said 366,000. So I guess that's Grab's cut. Anyway, let's crack this open. I didn't actually realize, my lordy, it's about 5 kilograms. I didn't actually realize I ordered that much. Indonesian chicken. I can't get in. Man, don't you just hate it when you can't get in the delivery bag? When you're hangry. When you've got a case of extreme hungriness. Okay, here we go. Oh my God, how many knives and forks? They gave me forks, a lot of forks and spoons, because they did not know that I am just one person eating all of this. They probably thought it was for a family of 10. It's just me. Just me. The boxes don't stop coming out of the bag. There's one more. Okay. I do actually get a knife and fork as well. Okay. All right, let's leave this bag for our rubbish. Oh my God, just look at this. All right, we're gonna start off at the beginning and give you the fly through of all the food. Oh my lordy. It's actually, I would say it's not that much. The boxes are quite kind of small. I'm gonna have a bite of this one. I think it's some kind of chicken. We have some satay. Oh. Potato wedge. Not too sure what this one is, but it looks absolutely delicious. I don't know what's that on top. If anyone knows, then tell me in the comments below. My mouth is salivating. Well, hallelujah. Oh, that's good. That's one of my favorites so far. Don't know the name of it. It's really tender. Basically just chicken, I guess. I didn't try this one. Okay. Each one seems a different flavor. Why am I standing up? All right, let me sit down. God. Oh my God. That is really soft though. It's just falling apart. Oh, I'm so hungry. I've not ate the whole day. Ooh, that one's a little bit spicy. I guess it was this that I dipped in. Tofu. Not a fan of the tofu. And then this one. Not too sure. Anyway, it's all chicken. Well, anyway, these are simply delicious. Let's try the last one. Some kind of rice barbecue bowl with some chicken again. Chicken in every meal. That is absolutely, it's all good. crunchy. One more thing I just remembered. In here, in the living room, there is actually, in the living room and all this living space, there is no AC. So if you're a kind of person who loves AC everywhere, if you're quite sweaty, right, then this place would probably not be for you. Although it doesn't really get that, well, it does kind of get a little bit sweaty. But if you just open the doors and then you get the breeze, the sea breeze coming in. The bedrooms, all the bedrooms have AC. So it's just, so you can see that AC there. So it's just this main living space has no AC. And I think I saw some of the reviews on booking.com, and some people were saying, some people were complaining actually, and saying, oh my God, there's no AC. But you know, it's not, I don't think it's that bad. You also get the mosquito nets, obviously, for the mosquitoes. But if you, during the daytime, you don't open this door and you close this door, then you don't really get any mosquitoes inside the room. There are a few buzzing around at night, but it's not like an insane amount. It's not a unmanageable amount of mosquitoes. Although I get bit by mosquitoes a lot. For some reason, I'm one of those people who mosquitoes just love. And I don't know if it has to do with the heat, the temperature of your blood. Someone once told me, where did I put my sunglasses? Hold on a second. Let me just tell you about my blood. But I need to find my glasses first. I put them down over here. Right, so let's continue talking about my blood. Someone once told me that it has something to do with the temperature of your blood, of the blood, right? Now, I don't know if that's true or not. If there's any mosquito experts can clarify. But then also, I have an extremely rare blood type. You know, I'm not trying to show off or anything, but that's what I have, okay? My blood type is, I believe it's the second most rarest in the world. And only 2% of the world's population have my blood type, which is AB plus, AB positive. I believe the first most rarest is AB negative, and then there's like one super duper rare one above that, but that doesn't count, right? So I'm AB plus, I think, because I did a blood test, and on the medical report it just said AB, so I'm guessing that would be plus, not negative. I don't know why they didn't write plus or negative. Anyway, why am I yapping on about my blood? So I don't know if that's why mosquitoes like fly around me and they can sense and they say, oh my God, that guy's got AB. That's the most delicious bacon flavored blood ever. So maybe that's why I get bit a lot. And you've got a lovely shower there to rinse off the chlorine in the pool. I believe this pool has chlorine. Right, I need to get in the pool. Why do I keep on yapping? Let's get in the pool. Sunbeds, obviously, which you can wheel around. I just wheeled this one out a bit because I was laying there, bathing in the sun, basking in the sun in this glorious place in the glorious country of Indonesia. That's how I say it. I say Indonesia. Man, this is just beautiful. I don't know how many times in this video I've said this is beautiful, but anyway. And with the I just bought these glasses. These glasses, they have like an increased saturation. Right, let me just try and show you. So everything just looks, the colors just look even more insane. Let me try and, can I, wait, hold on. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Yeah, look at that. Everything's just like more green and kind of has like a, Anyway, I just noticed they also have some shot glasses here. Let's inspect them. They have a little bit of dust on them. I don't know why they would. Personally, if I were the owner of this villa, I would not try and encourage partying with shot glasses there, because obviously you don't want people to come and trash your villa. I mean, anyway, I guess maybe it's just some kind of ornament display. I do like the this kind of Buddha Hindu style. It's very spiritual and relaxing. Although from my Western perspective, it's a little bit strange to have two decapitated heads on the countertop. But you know, maybe that's just my ignorance. Anyway. It is quite intense heat. I don't have any sun cream on, especially because I'm so white and pasty. I have to be careful. I may turn into a lobster out here in this very intense sun. Look at that, blasting down. Whew. But this is just magnificent. It's quite a big pool as well. And it's quite deep. It goes. I was walking down there, and I couldn't walk any further. It's higher than 6 feet. I'm not trying to show off that I'm 6 feet or anything, but I'm just saying I couldn't walk down there because the water came above my head and I couldn't breathe. And so it must be, I think maybe it's 7 feet or 8 feet deep. I'm not too sure anyway, but this side you can stand up and then it goes deep down there in the deep end, which is quite lovely anyway. There's a little kitty here. I just put out there was some milk in the fridge. I guess it was from the previous guest. Just giving it to this kitty. Seems to like it anyway. Whoa. Okay, not in there. Don't come inside. This is not my villa. Don't want you pooping everywhere. Just drink the milk and then go, okay? I don't mean to be rude. You've got your milk, and then it's time to be on your way. This is my last night with you. Kitty, are you still here? What do you want? I've given you milk. I've given you everything I have. There's nothing in the fridge. I don't have it. I don't have anything. What do you want? I have no cat food. Go to your owner. Kitty, go to your owner. Why are you trying to make me trip over? You want to go in simple? I'm going in simple. God damn it. I'm gonna fall over. Right, we're gonna do some night swimming. Oh, it's a little bit chilly. It's a wee little bit chilly at night, right there. Oh, got one more step to go in. Oh. But we got the moonlight. I hope I don't have any neighbors. I think there's a villa right next door, but I'm not too sure if there's anyone in it. Anyway, they can't hear me. 'Cause we're singing in the moonlight. What's that song? There's a song about moonlight. I'm sure there's a song about moonlight. Moonlight, bang, 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 moonlight and sunlight, moonlight, bang, bang, bang. What's that song? Dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight, moonlight, moonlight. What is the song? Does anyone know what's the song?
The Moonlight song. Ah man, I had to Google it. Right, listen to this. This is the song I've been searching for. I'm only going to play a few seconds because I don't want to get copyright. Listen. And then it's almost every night. I just read it. That's the song I was looking for. Almost every night. Dancing in the moonlight. What am I doing? I'm supposed to be doing night swimming, not messing about. Listening to Dancing in the... The moonlight, dancing in the moonlight, everybody's... Alright, I did about a total of 1 lap. No, I think I did about 15 probably. Anyway, man, it really is just, it's just so spooky, like swimming at night in these like big empty villas, and then especially right next to the darkness of the ocean. I mean, can you imagine if there was just someone standing there? I would literally shit a brick in my pants. I mean, just anyone. I mean, like if there was just someone just standing there. Like, I mean, there's a path there that goes through. It's just wide open to the other villa. Imagine if there's someone standing there. I would shit my pants. Why is it just so spooky? Don't know what it is about night swimming. Don't even get me started on ocean night swimming. Are you mad? If anyone who does ocean night swimming is a madman. There's the villa, and they, for some reason, they always have lots of glass windows. I would prefer to have a walled villa with no windows, because with the glass, it's the same again. Like someone could just walk past the glass, makes it spooky, or someone could just be standing at the glass. Like now, I'm in the pool. I closed the door before I came out, but what if someone just walks past that window right now? I would shit my pants. Back inside. Oh man, I'm freezing now. I'm freezing. Just look how spooky this is. Imagine if the key didn't work. It's locked out here. And speaking of spooky things, right? Earlier, I was just sat on the computer there, and all the lights are off outside like this, and it's just dark like this, right? I was just sat there, and the security guard he's standing there with his face against the glass. I almost shit my pants, right? I don't know why he came, I don't know why he came to this door. He came to the back door. Why not just knock at the front? If he knocked at the front, and then would it be less shocking? He was just standing there, like, with his face against the glass, like, "Hello there, sir." And he's like knocking on the glass. And I was like, "Huh!" I turned around, I was like, "Huh!" He's like, I was like, "Huh!" And so I was like, what do you want? And he was like, and actually, I couldn't remember. I didn't recognize his face. I don't know. I couldn't remember if he is the security guard from the daytime or nighttime or what. And I was like, who is this guy? But then I saw he had a uniform. So I opened the door, and this is what he said. He said, "Sir, with your permission, have ceremony, can leave." And I was like, ceremony can leave. And then I thought there must be some Indonesian thing going on, or maybe his family is having some traditional ceremony. I said, sure, go. And so I don't know if he meant he's going to be gone for the whole night, so there's no security, or if he's gone for a couple of hours. I don't know. And he was just like, thank you, and he was gone. All right, so there's no security. We're wide open. We're wide open tonight. Burglars, robbers. And all kinds of things that go bump in the night.
Welcome to the streets of Canggu. I have traveled all the way down to the south here in Canggu. It took about 2 or 3 hours. Now we're here exploring the streets. Oh, is that the Monopoly Man? Listen to the hustle and bustle of this traffic here. It seems to be already, I've only just arrived, but it seems to be a lot more fast-paced down here in Canggu. We're in the middle of the action. Canggu, Kuta, and Seminyak. They're all pretty much near each other, and Kuta is right next to the airport. I believe that's how you pronounce it, Kuta. But I'm in Canggu. So we're heading to Canggu Beach. It's about a 59-minute walk. Now, as I'm walking, I've noticed that there's not really any other people walking. It seems to me that Bali is not a place where you walk. Everyone just rides scooters. You rent out a scooter, or you get a grab bike. But I am not one of those fellows who wants to break the law. I do have a UK license, but I don't know if that covers scooters as well. Anyway, I like to walk, so I'm going to walk. But having said that, the pathways are quite narrow in some places, and in some parts there's no path at all. In every direction where you look, there's just scooters coming at you. But we're gonna walk anyway. We're gonna persevere through. We've got about another 50 minutes to walk to get to Canggu Beach. Let's go check out the beach. Just look at this. As I was saying, I'm so close to the traffic. I'm not too sure if I am indeed supposed to walk. Like, look how close the car is. And sometimes you'll get like there'll be like a big cement mixer, and it'll just like whiz past and almost take your head off. The paths are really quite narrow. Anyway, this is my first time here in Bali, my first time in Canggu, taking in all the sights, all the scenes, exploring the rice fields, the old slash and burn method of farming, rice terraces. I'm not too sure if I'm going to actually go to one of the rice terraces or not. Maybe in another video. Let's see. Whoa! There's cars in every direction. Oh, we came off a bit of a side road here. Wow, we're getting the real authentic countryside Bali experience now. Man, this sun is pretty intense. Must be about 30, 33 degrees. The reason why there's no cars coming down here is because there's a huge excavator in the road. Can I get past here? So, my first impressions of Bali. Some places, I mean, like this, they look very beautiful. And then other places will just look a little bit, how to say, they just look a little bit more relaxed and tired and a bit tatty. And I also noticed all these kind of offerings on the floor. Which I read about online, that you've got to don't step on them, obviously. Whoa! But some of them are kind of in the way. Well, not in the way. I mean, like some of them you don't really see them. You don't really see that they're there when you're walking. So it is something that you have to dodge. You know, I'm trying to be respectful. I don't want to disrespect the culture here. Like this one, it looks like a car's just run over it or something. And so watch out for the religious offerings, spiritual offerings, and don't step on them. You can see they're everywhere. So you've got to be careful. Like I was saying, there's very beautiful places, and then places that just are a bit run down. Oh, we've got to watch out for the offerings. And the problem is, I try not to step on the offerings, but then I have to step into the road, and there's like cars coming. So it can be quite a challenge to walk here in Bali. I guess that's why everyone is riding on scooters. Like here, there's literally no footpath. So we've got to watch out again. So I guess it can be quite dangerous. Although I've also heard it's very dangerous on the roads. A lot of foreign tourists get into scooter accidents, which can be quite serious. Right, we've got about 35 more minutes to the beach. I feel like I've been walking for ages, but my GPS is still saying 35 minutes. Oh, look at the... I'm guessing that is the rice fields there. Man, the scooters is just non-stop scooters. Oh, got like a second of rest from traffic noise. Oh man, it's just non-stop with scooters. Oh, there's a cable just hanging down there. And don't want to get electrified. Oh, what's this? A nice looking the whiskey and cigar room. Interesting. Oh, got a little bit of peacefulness on this road for a second. Oh no, here they come. Whoa! It seems like the south of Bali is a little bit mad. It's a little bit non-stop and just action, action, action. And then up north it's more peaceful. Wow, what is that? Is that... that looks like a church. Hold on, let me just cross over and have a little quick look. Wow, that is beautiful. I don't know if I'm allowed in here when the gate's open. I was indeed christened as a child, so does that give me a rite of passage? Oh, actually, wait, I've read about something where
you're not allowed to go into certain religious places, so maybe I'm not allowed in. This looks like the car park area, right? So let's just stay here and film it from there. Wow, that looks insane. I've never seen a church look like that before. That is beautiful. And this kind of, I don't know what that is, like dark stone. That is magnificent. I deeply apologize about my lack of information about all these places, but if anyone knows, then tell me in the comments below. I believe here on Bali Island, the largest group of people are Hindus, but then in like Jakarta, for example, most people are Muslims. I don't know, if anyone can clarify that, then tell me in the comments below. There's also a lot of construction work going on everywhere. It's a very loud place. That's one of my first impressions of southern Bali. It's loud. Oh man, this walk to the beach has been quite challenging. I think I've got about 10 more minutes to go. Man, I will not be walking back. I'll be ordering Grab. Oh, this looks quite lovely. Right, it's straight all the way to the end, 12 minutes. Man, this has become quite a trek, quite an unpleasant trek. I see why not many people walk. But I like to walk everywhere. I'm a walker. So I'm guessing Bali's not for me. Also, I'm kind of, whoa, what's this guy doing? Oh, it's painting. There is so much construction. I've never seen anything like it. I don't know why there's so much construction going off. Isn't Bali already... Bali's been around a while. Is it not already everything's constructed and ready to go? I don't know what's going on. Guy fixing the cables up there. I have no idea how he's able to find the cable he wants. Oh man, I've got so many little bits and stones in my goddamn sandals. I mean, just every 10 meters there's a place just being built or redoing decoration. I'm guessing businesses turn over and shut down and new ones take the place quite a lot here in Bali. And then obviously with the COVID, probably a lot of places got shut down, but now everywhere's back up and running. So maybe that is the reason. I'm not too sure. All I know is it's pretty loud everywhere. Maybe Bali's not for me, guys. I like the beaches and the villas, but I'm more of a big city guy. I would say I prefer Jakarta rather than Bali. I know that might be the first time someone's ever said they prefer Jakarta over Bali, but that's me. I like the big city and the infrastructure. You've got the metro in Jakarta with the AC, and just hop on, go to a shopping mall, eat some food, nice hotels. Although you don't have the kind of beach and relaxation side of it. Yeah, I prefer Jakarta, I would say. First impression so far.
I prefer Jakarta. Jakarta. But I mean, I'm not complaining. It's still pretty nice. But this aspect of it, the fact that you can't walk anywhere, is quite off-putting, so to speak. Although the two villas that I staying in, oh, I forgot to mention, stay tuned. I'll be showing you the villa, the second villa, when we get back. So stay tuned for that. Right, we're almost at the beach now. There's a lot of coffee places. There's a lot of foreigners around. It is just jam-packed with tourists. Or maybe they live here, I don't know. Jam-packed with all kinds of nationalities. I'm guessing they're kind of the so-called digital nomads, which I am not a digital nomad. Well, I wouldn't call myself a digital nomad because I'm not a nomad. I have a home. I think that's what nomad means. It means you're always moving around. You don't have a home. Anyway, what am I blabbing on about? We're almost at the beach. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I can actually see the sea in the distance. Oh my God, we've made it, guys. It's just there. Finally, the noise has stopped from the scooters. There's like ringing in my ears. It's like, oh my God, this is more like it. The peacefulness of the ocean, the beach. No scooter noise, please. No, don't start your scooter up. No, I can't take anymore. Well, take a look at this. Whoa, what is that? Predator. I've heard that it's quite a choppy sea. It has good surf for the surfing kind of fellows. Oh man, just hold on. Man, wow, the sand is the sand is so hot. Oh my God, how are people walking on bare feet on this? Is that just me? Do I have weak feet? Oh my God, I've got to run. Oh, it's cooling down a little bit. It's cooling down a little bit now. Oh man, that was super hot. Wow, now this is more like it. This is the Bali that I've heard about. I've seen. Oh, the ocean. Let's check it out. Whew. Now, so this beach looks way better than the one up north, where I was staying, that had black sand. Although the sand was still soft, even though it was black. But this one, you know, looks more picturesque. There's also Kuta Beach. I probably won't be going there because it's about a 40-minute drive. I won't be walking also. I won't be walking there. That's too far. Let's not get silly now. Man, I feel like my feet have burned somewhere. I didn't put sun cream on my feet. That's one of the mistakes I have made on this journey. And also, it probably wasn't the best idea to walk for 1 hour in the midday sun. But we're here now anyway. There's no point in complaining and yapping on about it. We're at the beach. And I must say, it's quite lovely. I didn't see one single little piece of rubbish. Despite all the rubbish that you see on the streets, there's none here on the beach or in the ocean. There's a lot of kind of beach bars and things like that. There's a lot of people surfing over there. I'm not really an ocean kind of person, to be honest with you. I guess that's another reason why I prefer Jakarta or Bandung. I like Bandung. Bandung was nice. The Paris of Indonesia. Indonesia is a huge country. So there's plenty of places to explore. I haven't been, I've heard about Ubud. Ubud, I think that's how you pronounce it. That's supposed to be more like relaxing as well. Maybe I'd like that more. I haven't been there yet. I may go there in the future, who knows? But this is quite pleasant. Oh, I don't know what's going off over here. Looks like some kind of religious ceremony. Wow, what is that? Carrying some kind of flags. If anyone knows what's going off, then tell me in the comments below. I'm not gonna step up there because I think maybe I'm not allowed to. Wow, we're really getting immersed in the culture now, guys. What is that? Huh. I'm not too sure what it is. There's a wedding, a funeral. Nah, I thought that was a real camel for a second. It's a kind of dragon, I believe. Oh, and a tiger there. Man, what is going off? Right, so that was the beach. Now, I'm gonna take you back and show you the villa that I'm staying in. I'm not gonna walk back. I'm gonna get a grab back. I've now become part of the scooter noise on the streets of Canggu. If you can't beat them, join them. This is the villa that I'm staying in. I'm just standing at the front gate. It's got a nice space. You could probably fit 2 cars in here. There is the road right next to it. And actually all around this villa, there is construction going off. It's quite a bit hectic and loud. Anyway, right, let's head inside. Let me send you through. Welcome to Villa number 2. We have fish and a swimming pool. Now you guys are gonna have to tell me, out of the 2 villas, which one you prefer after this little tour. So once again, nice swimming pool. The water looks a little bit more murky, but still pretty nice. Well, not pretty nice, very nice actually. We have 1 bedroom there. That's the bedroom I was in. But on the other side of there, or close to there, there was someone banging a hammer. And so luckily, I have 3 bedrooms. So I switched over to this one, and I couldn't hear the hammering as much. It's just pretty much your standard bedroom. This one, the placement of the AC is a little bit weird behind there, and then it's kind of blocked by this wall. I deeply apologize about the mess. And then you have the bath here. It's one of those kind of outdoor toilets kind of things, so there is quite a few mosquitoes knocking about when you're trying to have a wesh. Some little back area. I believe just over there, there's construction going off. Right, let's continue with our tour. Got another shot. Oh wait, hold on. Let me close the door. Let me lock the door. There may be some intruders in when I'm giving the tour. Oh, watch out. Gotta watch where I'm stepping. Safety first. Let's lock the door. Okay, the door is locked. I saw there's some fish food there. I don't know if I'm supposed to feed the fish. I guess we could. Let's see if they do indeed want feeding. Oh my God, they're going crazy. Wow, how do they know? Okay, they must be hungry. Okay, hold on, fishies. Oh my God, they're loving it. I'm guessing I don't want to put too much in there. They don't want the fish to get too fat. Man, they're loving that. Anyway, what was wait, which part of the tour was on? Oh, I skipped this bedroom. So this is the main bedroom. It's slightly a little bit bigger. And you can see the AC is directly above the bed. Actually, you don't want AC on when you sleep at night because you get like sick, you get like a sore throat. But you need it on because it's too hot. Anyway, pretty nice decoration. Again, you've got the outdoor bath sink here. Compared to the other villa, this one is a little bit kind of rickety-tickety. Like if you look at this tap, like it's a little bit more worn down, like there's no light here. And then this one doesn't work. It's a little bit more used, should we say. Worn out, it's a little bit tired. It's quite a tired villa. Although on the surface, it looks absolutely beautiful. You see this, it looks very beautiful. But then you look closer, there's quite a few things that are broken. Like if you look here, this is kind of messed up. And these light switches don't work. There's probably about a third of all the light switches don't do anything because the light is broken. Or a third of all the lights are broken. Right, so then we come into the living room, dining room. And again, on the surface, you're like, whoa, this is pretty swanky, right? But those lights don't work. This fan doesn't work. And then there's like a few other like spotlights that don't work. Fortunately, both the AC works, so I mean that's what's important. And then another good thing is that all these doors can open up, and you can do a jump into the pool. Again, you know, it's still pretty lovely, especially what you'll be watching this and saying, oh yeah, that's pretty good. But it's just the small details, it's a little bit worn, a little bit tired. But in the daytime, I guess the lights don't really matter anyway. Kitchen, got a nice fridge, got all your utensils and all that. In this one, compared to the other villa, there are less bugs and less ants and things, but there are still mosquitoes. Not that many. A manageable amount of mosquitoes. And there's no ants. The other one was just, there were ants everywhere in the other villa. Right, and then they've got these, I believe these are supposed to go, they float in the pool. And I'm guessing when people drag them across and put them in the pool, that's why the water is a little bit more murky compared to the other one. And then you've got another one of those kind of yoga meditating places over there. I don't know if you can hear that. That was the hammering. It was like every 10 minutes there would be a hammering about 6 a.m. in the morning. Right, let's put this in. I think this is supposed to go in the water. Yeah, it is. It floats. It's a floaty. Oh man, it is hot. Look at this. Look at this weather. That is some intense Indonesia sun. Let me put my glasses back on. I can't see anything. And then you've got little steppy stones over here to your little meditating place. And again, I'm going on about the lights, but most of these lights don't work. So at night here, it's actually a little bit dark. And difficult to show you guys. If I were to film this at night, you wouldn't be able to see much, especially with this camera. Anyway, what am I talking about? So this place, once again, costs around $100 per night. It's, I didn't show, there's another bedroom. It's 3 bedrooms, I believe. They have a twin room here, which also has, I believe it also has a bath as well. Oh, they all have baths, so 3 beds, 3 baths. That's pretty nice. Let's head down here, but I've not actually been down here. It just seems to be the housekeeper's department. Man, what is this? Man, there's just so many rooms in this place. It's massive. I don't actually know how big this place is. I think it's about 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 square feet. I'll put the link in the description, booking.com. Not an ad, but you know, this place owes me one big time. I just want to clarify. On the surface, it looks magnificent, right? But it's a little bit rickety-tickety and run down. Like another example, this door, this is a sliding door, right? But this one is like almost hanging off and goes this way. And it's a bit like hard to budget, if you know what I mean. But you know, I'm not complaining. I'm just giving you all the facts if you indeed do want to stay here. We've got some nice cultural ornaments hanging on the wall. And in this main bedroom, out of the window, you can see into the entrance area, the gate there. So that's pretty good. You can be on the lookout if anyone's trying to rob you. Anyway, I think that's about it. That's all the tour of this place. So tell me, which one do you prefer? The one up north or this one down in the south in Canggu? Man, those fish have ate all that fish food and they seem like they want more. There is nothing better than after a long, tiring, noisy, scooter-filled day than to come back to the pool and take a refreshing dip. Oh my lordy. Oh my lordy. It would be slightly better if that guy would stop hammering. It's been hammering the whole day. Anyway, woo! Man, these steps are quite steep. Oh man, this would be great if it wasn't for that fellow just
building something right next door. I think they must be building another villa right next door. Man, he's been at it the whole day. I'm gonna have to say, between the two villas, it's gonna have to be the one in the north. The one in the north. It was more peaceful. It's been a long day, listening to construction noise, and all the scooters sent me crazy.
I am now in the airport and I just got some Donut King. Now, I know what you're thinking. Donut King? They must sell donuts. No, got chicken burger. They do also sell donuts, which I do also have. But first, we are going to be indulging in this very lovely chicken burger. Let's take a look at it. Oh, it's quite a big size. Okay, hold on. Not bad. Tastes pretty good. Now, I've been hearing a lot online about Bali Belly. Now, I've been here a few days, for about 5 days. I didn't get any Bali Belly. I must have had like 20 meals. Don't know what people are talking about. Weak people. I've got a cast iron stomach. Next up is hold on, a beef and bacon croissant. This tastes nicer than the burger. Croissant, 7.8 out of 10. Burger, 7.1 out of 10. And also, I must say, Bali Airport is quite lovely. It's huge, has great shops, facilities, can handle a large amount of people coming in and all the tourists obviously coming to Bali. So the airport is really good, and it can handle the numbers, right? But it's kind of, the rest of Bali is lacking that infrastructure. But I guess with all that construction you saw, I guess it's coming. It's on the way, guys. Huh. Now it is donut time. Oh, it's getting messy already. Oh my God, this looks amazing. Hold on. Whoa, my Lord! It's got a Kit Kat on. It's got one Kit Kat on top. Okay, here we go. First time Donut King. Is it better than Krispy Kreme and J.Co. donuts? Okay, here we go.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. May I have your attention, please? This is special paging call for Mrs. Ella Jane Doherty. For the Mrs. Ella Jane Doherty. Passenger of Qatar Airways CR965, leaving for Doha to please to report to gate number 4 immediately. Thank you.
Well, it's not better than either of them. You can see here the donut is not fresh. It's a little bit dry. This is a disappointment. To call themselves Donut King and your donuts, basically, it's just like, that's like dry bread. You call yourselves the Donut King, you are more like the donut peasant. Man, I should have got Krispy Kreme or J.Co. Maybe I'll just eat the Kit Kat. Oh, even the Kit Kat's dry. Man, this is probably like from a day ago. Do I have something on my lip? They also have another kind of twisted donut. Let's hope this one is fresher. Here we go. I mean, it's slightly a little bit fresher. It's like dry. Man. Oh man. Well, who would have thought a place called Donut King, their food is better than their donuts. Anyway, so the donuts, those 2 donuts, they get like 1 out of 10. Maybe I just got a bad batch. But anyway, I've got something to make up for it. I could not have come all the way back to Indonesia without getting my favorite chocolate in the whole world. Now, I've already ate some because I just couldn't wait. So I've already opened it. I got the one, the only, the beautiful, the majestic, the enigmatic, enphalic, angelic Silver Queen, the queen of my dreams. This is the best. I couldn't even wait. I've already ate half of it before I started recording. Right, let me just show you some of it. It's this one. This one is white chocolate. The chocolate is very high quality. We're talking same level as like Lind Swiss chocolate. And it has cashews inside of it. Silver Queen, don't even ask me the score. You already know. It's a 10. Even this has nice packaging. Golden tin foil. Beautiful. I could probably eat 1 kilogram of Silver Queen. This is not an ad for Silver Queen, by the way. Silver Queen, you owe me one big time. Actually, I was contacted by Silver Queen. It was quite a while ago, a couple of months ago, and they on Instagram, and they were willing to send me a huge box of their product. They were trying to promote something at that time, and I replied and I said, no. I don't want to do a sponsored ad for your company. Your product is that good. I will go to the shop and I will give you my money. And so I said no. So, Silver Queen, if you're watching this, you owe me one big time. Anyway, that is not the end of my journey. It continues right here. I will wait until you click.